a person who is wrongly accused of a crime and must fight to clear their name and prove their innocence. John grew up in a small town, the eldest of 3 siblings. His parents worked hard to provide for the family, and although they didn't have much, they were a close-knit family. John was always a hardworking student, and although he wasn't particularly interested in sports, he excelled in academics and was known for his work ethic. After completing his degree, John moved to the city to pursue his career in finance. Over the years, he had built a life for himself in the city, taking on increasing responsibilities in his job and building new friendships. John's parents were proud of his accomplishments and had always believed that their son was destined for great things. It was thus a massive shock for John's parents when they got the news that their son was under arrest for a hit-and-run offense. They couldn't believe that their son, who had always been so responsible and level-headed, could be involved in something so heinous. John's siblings were also devastated. They knew their brother wasn't capable of causing harm. They all rallied around John, determined to support him throughout the ordeal. In addition to his family, John's colleagues at work were also shocked by the news. John had always been a key member of the team, and the thought of him being involved in a crime was unthinkable. They were surprised and saddened by the turn of events. During the trial, John's lawyer fought hard to prove his client's innocence. The lawyer had been a family friend for years and had worked with John on various legal cases in the past. He was invested in this case, not only as John's lawyer but also as his friend. The trial proved to be a grueling experience for John. He knew that everyone, including his lawyer, believed in his innocence, but he couldn't imagine what would happen if the jury found him guilty. The thought of spending time in prison for something he didn't do was terrifying. Despite his fears, John was determined to fight for his innocence. He relied heavily on his family, especially his parents, who visited him frequently in jail and offered constant emotional support. John also took advantage of the resources available to him and worked with a prison counselor to help him deal with the mental and emotional toll of the trial. His lawyer spent countless hours poring over the evidence and preparing arguments for the court, and John himself spent all his spare time doing his own research to uncover facts that could prove his innocence. In the end, justice prevailed, and John was acquitted. His family and friends breathed a huge sigh of relief, grateful that the legal system had not failed yet another innocent person. John emerged from the ordeal a changed man, humbled by the support of his loved ones, and with a new appreciation of the frailty of the legal system.